Rob and Slim Show, we are back with horror author Isaac Thorne. How are you, Isaac?
I'm all right. How are you guys? And happy Halloween.
Happy
Happy
Halloween, my
Halloween.
friend. What are your plans for Halloween?
My plans are to move some furniture around and then collapse and watch some Shudder.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put the furniture, like make them creepy, like fucking like graft arms on them or something.
Nah, it's a little more mundane than that. I'm moving my office to a different room of the house.
Oh,
So.
what's the Shudder? Is that a movie or is that a show?
That is a streaming service.
Oh,
It is. It's by the AMC folks, and it's nothing but horror movies and original programming.
nice.
You might have seen me tweeting about stuff like Creepshow.
I was just gonna
And,
say that I've been watching Creepshow on Shudder, and it's fucking amazing.
Yes.
I love it. It's so corny and just hilarious and great.
Is it an app or is it like just a channel?
You
Or
can
both.
stream it through a web browser, but there are also like apps for your phone or tablet or whatever. I think you can actually also get it on something like Fire TV.
Yeah, I have it on Amazon. I pay for a
Cool.
subscription for it
Then why do you have HBO? Why are you watching The Righteous Gemstones?
because I'm watching Creepshow.
You're an a-hole. You're an a-hole show.
This Creepshow is so much better.
No, it's not. Is it good? I don't think I ever watched that. I don't think I ever.
It's awesome. If you've ever seen the 1982 movie, it was a Stephen King and George Romero collaboration.
Nice.
King wrote it and Romero directed it. So this show is
I did see the movie.
run by Greg Nicotero from Walking Dead.
Okay,
Oh.
cool.
And he's gone back to that Stephen King comic book Creepshow style and created a new series out
Oh, it's
of
a
it.
new
So-
one. It's a new series. Cool.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
I always get it confused with Tales from the Crypt. I always confuse that shit.
The dude looks
Well,
the
it's-
same, right? That monster or whatever that introduces him, he looks like the Crypt Keeper.
He
That I
looks
used
like
to
the
watch.
Crypt Keeper, and there's a reason for that. Creepshow came along before the HBO Tales from the Crypt series, but they're both based on the same source material.
Okay.
1950s EC Comics, Tales from the Crypt, and Vault of Horror, and things like that. They're both. And the Tales from the Crypt series is actually directly based on it, and Creepshow is inspired by it. So
Do you watch Walking Dead, Isaac?
I do. I do.
Did you see the recent one just this past week?
Yeah, I did. That
Love it.
the one that Abraham directed.
Yes. I love the
yeah.
episodes he directs. They always come out amazing. I feel like he has a touch.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah. What was your favorite part? I love the Negan getting like just what he did. I screamed in the middle of the fucking episode. I was like, "Fuck yes, Negan."
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, that's what he
I
should
like
have
that
did.
he was. I like that he was actually shocked by the fact that he killed somebody.
Yes, that was the thing too. He was like, "Whoa, what did I just do there?" And it was just like, "You did what you needed to do, motherfucker." But I was telling someone on break too. I had forgot to mention when we were talking about it earlier, like the scene of him and Daryl talking about it. He was like, "I fell in love with your way of life. Like I do. I'm different now." Like that was just an
Yeah.
amazing fucking thing he said right there. And when he was
Absolutely.
like, and you pulled away my little bit of freedom, and that's some messed up shit, and I love messed up shit. I'm like, I would be Negan. I would totally be Negan. Like he's amazing. He's amazing.
That's a Negan line.
Yes. What I want to ask you though, the Gorgon Place has been doing really well. Really well, I see.
It has since we released the audiobook
Yes.
in August. It's gotten some fresh uptick in both audio sales and the Kindle edition. So I'm really happy with the way it's been received and grateful
Yeah.
for it. I'm glad so many people are willing to take a chance on it. You know.
I wanted to say too, did it win awards or was it like up for an award? I saw.
It won. Well, I say won. It was a finalist in a horror book award from readersfavorite.com, and they actually give you a badge for that. They call it the finalist award.
Nice.
So
That's
so I
an
guess
award.
technically it's an award, but
Yes.
it's an award for being a finalist in their awards.
I bet the book that won sucked. If you weren't the winner, I bet that other
Yeah.
book you could talk shit about. I was gonna say too. I see like all the time. I see like all the time, like a few times a day. You posting like positive reviews. I love seeing that. I wanted to ask too though. Have you ever gotten a negative review?
Oh, absolutely.
Really? Wow. Wow.
Absolutely, and I don't mind that. I mean, a lot of the more negative reviews came in when the audiobook launched than had come in for the Kindle and print edition. And I think I can't prove it, but I think that the audiobook audience is a very different audience from the people who are more likely to read the Kindle.
Because I was gonna ask what the difference between that. Do you think it's just like hearing it like makes it, or but yeah, I agree. Once you said that, like that audience is a different world.
Yeah, and it's I mean, there are some people that are offended by some of the politics they perceive in it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the even the beginning, some of the stuff is like wow, but then it does bring it back. Like that's the thing. I think like people fucking have a real problem with is being uncomfortable just for a moment. Yeah. It's like wait, just ride this out, see where it's going, see where it's going, like motherfucker. But.
And I feel like if I'm not making you uncomfortable in some respect, I'm not doing my job. You know?
Yes, comedians, horror, all that. It needs to be that. There needs to be that element. Yeah, if not, it's just like I could just watch Golden Girls.
Right. Yeah.
Or whatever.
And I'm sure somebody finds that offensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's somebody that's gonna have a problem with everything. With the Gorgon Place being so successful and. Having to do another book, not having to, but you're an author. Do you ever worry like it's not going to live up to the Gorgon Place?
Yes and no. The thing is, when I get involved in a new story, I
go all in.
That's it. It's all encompassing. I don't even think about the stuff that I've done before until I'm ready to do like a rewrite.
Cool.
On the new stuff, and then I start thinking about, well, I did this previously, so maybe I shouldn't do that again here, or things like that. So
I do that. Sometimes I do with Too Many Rapes. I just like I'm always worried. I'm like I don't know if I can top the last week, but I don't know. It just all comes to me at once. So it's cool.
Do you find, Isaac, that you tend to repeat the same ideals over and over again?
I have in the past, and I usually catch it on a reread, but there are themes that I return to, over and over, and you can't help it. I mean, you come up in life, under certain circumstances, and those things affect you. So you're gonna keep going back to them. You just kind of have to find ways to make it fresh and look at it from a different perspective. And that's the main thing that I think some of the reviewers need to take into account is that it's okay to have a different opinion or to not like something, but every now and then you got to look at things from a different way and kind of ask yourself, am I right about this?
Yeah. Agreed.
The problem with reviews too is it really can hurt your work, and that sucks. Shit, that somebody's opinion can really dictate someone else's decision to read your work or not.
I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to piss people off. It's all I know. It's all
I know. Like so my thing is, and it has been really pissing me off, is I'm a huge fan of the show Mr. Robot, and they're on their final season, and the 4th season just came out. They're on like episode 4, and it has like the worst reviews on Amazon. And the reason it has terrible reviews is because Amazon has been slow to upload the new episodes, so people are giving it 1 stars, and I'm like, that's shit.
Wow,
that is so
garbage.
shitty
that
because you're not reviewing Amazon.
You're
reviewing
pissed at Amazon. Yeah. Like that's what it's showing as. Wow, that's cockeyed.
And there are people that will just see like, oh, it has like 1 million 1 stars. I'm not even gonna bother with it. And
wow, that's something you call a customer service number.
Right,
you don't,
exactly.
Or email. You don't attack a show. Wow, that's garbage.
Really bad.
That's garbage.
there's an indie movie director his name is Harrison Smith. He did Camp Dread and Death House. And he has pointed out that when you're reading Amazon reviews in particular, you're not getting an actual critical review. You're getting a product satisfaction review.
Yeah.
And that's a completely different thing. And audiences, people who are looking at those reviews kind of need to take that into account. Just because this one person was unhappy doesn't mean you'll be unhappy. And
That totally brings me to Tremaine Hayhoe. We've had him on a couple times. His movie Rideshare, just the amount of negative reviews it had on there, and like just by hearing about it, the first time we talked to him, it sounds pretty good, and then I watched it, and it was way better than I expected, and it's got so many negative reviews. Like,
wow,
yeah. But Isaac, instead of you reading, I was gonna pitch you some book ideas, and if you want to write any of these, I figure like a 70-30 split, like 70 me, 30 you, on any of the sales here, Isaac. I have some brilliant book ideas. The first one is Clappy. It's a killer who uses a clapper as his implement and in his killings, but there's also a ventriloquist dummy, and that's also like the last thing these people see before they die is the dummy. So they think the dummy is the murderer, and like there's like a scene where maybe like a guy gets in a bath, but he doesn't realize there's a toaster in it, and he fills the water, and you're fucking dead, motherfucker. I just clapped you.
I'll admit two things with that. Ventriloquist dummies are incredibly creepy. I have one from when I was a kid, and I'm still creeped out by it.
How do you have it still?
Did you do ventriloquism? I can never say that
No,
word.
I thought I wanted to grow up to be either a magician or a ventriloquist, and I have no hand coordination, and I can't throw my voice, so So
that's too many rapes. That's
yeah, neither one of those worked out.
Who said that?
I'm clappy. I'm clappy.
Where's that coming from?
What was the second? What was the second?
The second thing is when you first gave me the title Clapper, I thought it was going to be about somebody spreading STDs intentionally.
That could be a side story. That could be like a copycat. That could be a copy clap.
Copy clap. There you go.
Fuck yeah.
That could be the title. Copy clap.
All right. My second is called Clumpies. It's called Clumpies, and it's an abortion clinic dumping a whole bunch of aborted fetuses down like a sewer pipe, but there's also like toxic waste, and they come to life and they start killing the people that aborted them. And there's like one scene where they fucking combine to like one mega fetus, and there's like umbilical cords and like nunchucks and two fetus everywhere, and it starts and then they run out of like they kill the parents, and then they go after like everybody. They can't be stopped.
I like that one too. That sounds like a politically charged The Blob.
Ooh. What else did I have? Yeah, like they could kill people with like coat hangers. It could be like billed as Gremlins with dead babies. I feel like that could be the movie poster, and they could do all that shit. And the other one I thought was Cunty, and that's a sex robot like that becomes sentient from all the cum and like comes alive, and then like this 50-year-old like heavy man, he starts bringing home real woman at some point. Like the sex doll gave him like some confidence. He starts bringing home women, but the sex doll kills the women.
The sex doll kills the women.
Yeah, that's Cunty.
I got you. Okay.
And then
I'm noticing a theme in your pitches, in that all the titles start with the letter C.
Yes, I was hoping somebody picked that one. Man, the last one is Crispies. It's just like bacon strips that kill people or just really badly burn people.
That's scary.
Crispies.
Yeah,
Crispies with a C, not a K, right?
Yeah.
And everybody loves bacon, so that's going to get a lot of people.
Right?
So
So,
high victim count.
Which one of those is going to be a book?
I like the blob of aborted fetuses. Honestly, I think that one's my favorite.
Cool. I'll be writing up a deal.
You do a treatment and I'll see what I can do with it.
Yo, Isaac had some really good books, but if you're wondering about screenplays, I got a screenplay to pitch you.
Oh, I was thinking like a soundtrack, but you can go.
Well, I'm gonna do the soundtrack for the screenplay. It's called Saturday the 14th, and it's about me installing the Drizz, and I go to summer camp with a bunch of hot girls. They're like 18. They're like I can do it. It's like, it's okay. But, so I'm there with a bunch of like 18 college-year-old girls, and I'm fucking them all. And then like every time I fuck a girl, like 5 minutes later, she gets killed by this guy. His name's Mason, and he's wearing like a fucking football helmet. Yeah.
Okay. The one issue with that, Drizz, is there's already a Saturday the 14th.
Wow!
Yeah, they fucking stole from me.
You stole from them. You plagiarist. I knew I hated you for some reason, Drizz.
And there's an awesome Jaws and Nightmare on Elm Street scene combined in that movie too, where the creature from the Black Lagoon comes up in a girl's bathtub. It's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
That's cool.
I have to see that movie now. Saturday the 14th.
Speaking of spoofs, Ryder Doll just did a Halloween audio. It's amazing, and all the guys have like masks of horror movie people like Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and Jason Voorhees. So that's super cool. Super cool.
Have you played it already? Did I miss it?
I know I don't play her audios. They're for sale on her website, ryderdoll.com.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, I forgot. I actually meant to ask her if I could play like a clip of it or something, but I didn't. So I can't. What? Did you enjoy, Isaac? I want to ask because I never heard any. Did you enjoy that TMR? That was the 9/11 episode.
Was that last week?
A couple weeks ago.
That's the one where they
did it.
I'm trying to I remember it vaguely.
Accidentally.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because I felt like it was done like funnily enough, but
you got to be careful with stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like we were.
I thought you gave it classy treatment.
What was last week? Last week was
The Last Temptation.
Yes, that was with
amazing.
Jesus.
Yep.
That was a good one. What I was gonna ask too. I had mentioned this on a break too. On Netflix, I don't know if you have it, but there's a movie called In the Shadow of the Moon. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it. I do have Netflix. I have not seen that yet. I haven't been watching a lot of Netflix since I binged Stranger Things. But there's a couple of things on there I want to see. I want to see that, and I want to see In the Tall Grass, which is a Stephen King, Joe Hill thing.
Cool. I'll write that down right now. But yeah, In the Shadow of the Moon, a writer had seen over the weekend. She thought it was like and the description looks like it's going to be like a crime drama or something, but you get something totally different. It's like sci-fi and it's cool. It's very cool. It's not what you expected.
I'll check it out.
Even when I found it, I'm like, wait, are you sure you have the right title? And she just said, yeah, that's it. She said, that's it. So I was like, wow, okay.
Isaac, so far, what's been your favorite episode of Creepshow?
My favorite episode is the fourth one so far. It's the one that has the second story is the better half of Lydia Lane.
Oh, yeah, that one was really good. I did like that one a lot, too.
Yeah, the elevator thing. And I think the first segment of that one was the companion, which is the scarecrow segment.
Right. Yep.
That's been my favorite so far. But the final episode of season 1 is streaming tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, it's been great. My favorite one so far has been the one with the, I think it was like the first episode with the little girl that had the dollhouse and she kept seeing the zombie head in the dollhouse.
Yeah, the House of the Head is the name of that one. That's Josh Malerman story, the guy that did Bird Box.
Oh, okay.
And Rob Judith Grimes stars in that one.
Wow. She's a good
Oh,
actress.
she's the little girl.
Yes.
Cool.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Isaac, I wanted to ask too, what was your favorite childhood Halloween memory?
I don't. childhood meaning like little kid or teenager.
Either or. Both.
Either or.
Yeah.
Either or. Because my favorite childhood is actually getting back from trick or treating in my Batman costume and watching Headless Horseman and Sleepy Hollow, the Disney animated thing.
Oh wow,
that's cool.
Yeah, I always loved that show, and I haven't watched it in years. I need to rewatch it, but I thought it's. I used to have like the storybook and record that went along with it. You know.
Yes.
It was an animation.
Yeah,
awesome.
It was an animated short. Probably like a half-hour thing.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. It was awesome.
That's cool.
And I don't really remember much Halloween.
All I remember from any Halloween was like that day in school. My mom picked me up and took me trick or treating, and somebody had said Santa wasn't real, and I was like, "Mom, is Santa not real?" Because somebody at school said, and she was like, "No." And I just remember how devastated I was. Like,
oh, that little bastard!
I think it was like first grade or something, and but still, like, just the fact that like my parents lied to me since I was
wow.
Like, I don't know, it was rough.
So were you more upset about the lying, or more upset about the fact that he didn't exist?
Probably both. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I drank a lot since then, so.
Starting that night.
Yeah, right there. In first grade, I just started drinking. I'm like, give me some of that absinthe. Well, then I asked too, I want to change it up a little bit, Isaac. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie. You know what? I don't really know. I have done the Die Hard thing as my answer in the past.
Yeah, I go Gremlins. Gremlins is Christmas.
Yeah, Gremlins is a good one. Gremlins is a good one. That you can absolutely call that a Christmas movie.
Yeah. As far as like, I don't know, Elf. Elf, I remember I saw it twice in theaters. I was like, this is the best.
Yeah. I used to like Home Alone a lot, too.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's a great one. Great one.
I don't even remember the fucking name of it, but that one with Arnold where he's got to get that Tobro,
what is that? Isn't Sinbad in that?
I think so. Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was a fucking great one. That's a great one. Yeah. That's why I feel like Clumpies could be. It could be a Christmas time.
Yeah.
I feel like
they
could be a Christmas movie.
I think Clumpies needs to start out in the back of an ice cream shop somehow.
Like back ice cream shop abortion?
Yeah,
Ooh.
like behind the shop in the alley.
What is that ice cream made of? I don't want to know.
Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, ice cream clumps. So you've got like, a double meaning there in the title.
Double entendre.
Very, very deep.
God damn. I think on that, Isaac, we shall wrap it up. I thank you so much. It's been a blast.
Absolutely.
Always.
I love coming on here.
Love having you on. Where can everybody find you?
You can find me at my site, isaacthorne.com, and that's Thorne with an E. On Twitter at Isaac R. Thorne. And Facebook and Instagram, same thing, Isaac R. Thorne.
Awesome, Isaac. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween, my friend.
Happy Halloween to
Happy
you.
Halloween.
What about the Driz?
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't really have anything else.
Talk soon, Isaac.
Yeah, I'm making a Christmas movie too. It's called The Driz Who Stole Christmas. Yeah.
All right.
Bye,
guys.
See ya, Isaac. I like The Driz Who Stole Christmas.
That's a good one.